I go to Russia for meetings. They come from Siberia. They come from everywhere. And on the second day, and these were pastors who'd been in prison because, you see, they've only had 10 years of freedom. One pastor, 17 years. His wife in prison, 5 years. The underground church, all of the Pentecostal movements, the Baptists, and they're all together in this meeting. And I didn't know what to say anymore because I found out that 250 of them, not by actual count, but near that amount, nearly 250 of those ministers had decided that this was the last meeting. They were going to go home and resign the ministry because they didn't know what to do. The ruin all about them, the hopelessness. I didn't know that. And the second day, in the second service, in the middle of my message, the Spirit of the Lord just came and I began to weep and I began to wail and scream. I think it was 10 to 15 minutes of nothing but wailing at the top of my voice, crying, nearly collapsed. I held on and I thought I was having a nervous breakdown. I said, oh God, what is this? Just weeping and wailing before God. And I left. I was embarrassed. I left. I didn't know that as soon as I left, weeping broke out everywhere. And pastors began to go and confess and hug one another. And God was bringing unity and brokenness. They said, it's the first time any man's ever come from America to cry over us. But I didn't know what it was about until the next day. We had a luncheon with the leaders and the bishops. And I said, I'm sorry, gentlemen, I didn't know what happened to me. I can't explain it. They said, no, Brother Dave, we know what it's about. We know what it's about. You were weeping God's heart for us because we're about to go back into persecution. The window is about to close, the window of opportunity. The Orthodox Church is coming down along with the Russian government to shut down all evangelicalism. We will be going back to prisons. And God was showing us His broken heart for what is coming and preparing us. And I saw ministers who are going to quit coming back to melting before the Lord in His heart. He wants to bring us into His heart. He wants to share His heart. I believe that this God weep. Jesus wept. Jesus is God in the flesh. Oh, yes.